There's a lot of buzz going on right now that YouTube is on easy mode. You might be wondering, what the heck does that mean? And trust me, it's good news for anyone who's tired of that 9 to 5 grind, because if you're fed up with your job or looking for something new to do, now is the best time to start your YouTube channel, especially if you're 40 and over. People are craving that realness. They're tired of that overly polished content, and they want just a way to connect with genuine people. So today I'm going to talk about why YouTube is on easy mode, why this is an incredible opportunity, and how it could be your first step toward leaving that 9 to 5 grind. So how do you actually get started on this easy mode? Let me break it down. First, don't overthink it. You don't need fancy equipment. Use your phone, find some good lighting, and start recording. Second, be yourself. I know that sounds cliche, but trust me, people are drawn to authenticity more than they're drawn to perfection. Focus on topics you're passionate about or have experience with. I'm always talking about leaving your 9 to 5 because that is what I know right now. Engage with your audience. Respond to comments. I'm not trying to convince you to be on YouTube if you don't want to be on YouTube. So it's only for people who are interested in it. Let me clarify, okay? So there was a time when YouTube felt like a competition of who could be the most polished, the most edited, and really the most perfect. But things are changing. People want to see real faces. They want to see and hear real voices and get real advice. They're looking for creators who show up as they are, without all the filters, makeup, and flashy editing. But I do have some mascara on today, okay? And, this is the change that's been going on. Most of the time when I'm making my videos, it's either at my job, or it's at home after work, after I've washed my face and stuff. I don't put on all that makeup and everything because, really, I just can't be bothered and I'm tired. So, you know what? You get what you get when I make my videos. But, hopefully you're just listening to the content and you're kind of like not paying attention to the woman behind the curtain, so to speak. Okay? And post consistently. Show up even if it's not perfect, because your realness is what will keep people coming back. And let me tell you, this is my realness right now, where sometimes when I come home from work and I'm laying there and I'm like, ooh, but I do have something to say. So I'll turn the camera on and I'll say it, and turn the camera off and I go to sleep. Like, it's that simple. Because now the editing, that's something different because that takes a while. But just to film myself and saying what I need to say doesn't take that long. You're just being you. So without all that fancy editing and things like that, that could be one of the reasons why YouTube is on easy mode. Also, I'm doing my videos in my car. So how polished is that, And when I look also at the number of views that I get from the ones in my car versus the ones in the office, they're pretty consistent. There's a couple that have gotten more views than the ones in the car, but I'm here for the content, I'm here for the people, I'm here for the community. So when you're doing all that editing, that's the part when it's not on easy mode. You know what? I left my car on. Hold on. I forgot. I was wondering, I hope you guys don't hear that sound in the video, because I do not want to do extra editing in this. I just refuse, because it's been a long day today already. I got up at the crack of dawn and I have literally been nonstop until right now, and I am going to get in some self-care this evening. I'm going to a concert, so I'm really excited about that. And anyway, back to the topic of this video. So again, people don't want perfection anymore. They want connection. They want creators who are like them, who aren't afraid to be vulnerable, who talk about real life, and who make them feel seen and heard. You don't need to be a tech wizard or have a $5,000 setup to get started. All you need is a message, a camera, and a willingness to be real. I have a lot of equipment. I don't use it. I have my tripod here in my car, and I have my camera phone. And my camera is a iPhone 12 Pro Max, I think it's called. So it doesn't take the best videos, it doesn't take the best pictures, it's always running out of storage. I try to upload everything in the cloud, which I highly suggest you do that on a regular basis, like have your computer sync to it so that you don't have to be running out of space all the time. But you don't need a lot of equipment. Most of the time, this is what I'm using. So it's just the easiest thing. And then when I go home, I airdrop it to my computer, and that's it. So here's the kicker. If you're one of those people who's fed up with the 9-to-5 grinds, this shift on YouTube, this easy mode era, if you want to call it that, could be your way out. I mean, think about it. We're in a time where millions of people are questioning the traditional path of 9-to-5 jobs. They're tired of working jobs that drain them, where they feel stuck, unappreciated, and frankly, just uninspired. You know, I know that feeling. You know, the dread of Monday mornings. I think you've seen some of my shorts where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's Monday morning. And then I'm just going back to sleep in my car because I just can't even take it. And then there's the countdown to the weekends. It's a constant vicious cycle. You know, the constant thought of, is this all there is? If that resonates with you, then you're not alone. A lot of us feel that way. There's a huge community of people who feel the same way and who are looking for guidance and support and alternatives to that. And that's where you come in. Right now, there's an audience out there who's waiting for someone like you to step up and share your story, your advice, your experience, because you're so unique and only you know what you know. So if you've got a story to share, a message, or even just the passion that you have, know that now is the time to start. People are not looking for a perfectly polished expert. They want someone who's been through it, who understands what they're going through. And that's why I relate to people who want to leave their 9-to-5 jobs. I'm doing it. I can relate. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up. And I'm like, look, this is how I'm doing it. And this is how you can do it too. I mean, seriously, you could be that person. YouTube is literally making it easier than ever to reach people who need that realness. If you look at small YouTube channels right now, a lot of us are just talking about what we know and talking about what we're going through. It's more than just creating videos. YouTube is becoming a place to build real communities, like our Risers community. People are tired of scrolling through perfectly curated feeds. They want spaces where they can feel safe, understood, and connected, where they can just spill their guts out. They're looking for creators who create a sense of belonging, who remind them that they're not alone in whatever they're facing. I'm right there with you. This is one of the reasons I love YouTube. For me, it's also like a therapy platform. It's a place where people come together, support each other, and lift each other up. Whether it's tips for leaving the 9-to-5, advice on personal finance, or just sharing what worked for you. I mean, you have the chance to create a space that's supportive, uplifting, and real. All right, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's talk about money. With this shift to real, relatable content, YouTube is becoming a powerful opportunity for financial freedom. And yes, it's easier than ever to make money on the platform because you don't need 1 million subscribers anymore. There are so many ways to earn on YouTube now. You've got ads, you've got memberships, and Patreon or other fan support options. Plus, there's room for affiliate marketing. You have products or tools you genuinely recommend. And here's the thing, because people want authenticity, they're more likely to support creators who show up as themselves, who are real about their journey. So if you're just starting out, don't feel like you have to have it all figured out from day one. Just show up. Share what you know. Be willing to grow with your audience. You'll be surprised by how many people will support you just for being you. The biggest thing, just start. Don't wait for everything to be just right. I was doing that for the longest time. Actually, I was doing that for years. Every video you make is a step forward, and every step forward builds your community and brings you closer to freedom of leaving that 9-to-5 job. And here's the truth. This easy mode on YouTube, it's an opportunity of a lifetime. There's never been a better time to be a real person with a real message. So if you're tired of the 9-to-5, if you're looking for something more, YouTube can be your ticket to freedom. It can be your ticket to connection and your time, getting your time back. Now, if you're thinking about diving into this, I've created something to help you get started. It's called the Ultimate Freedom Toolkit. It's packed with everything you need to build your roadmap to freedom, whether it's through YouTube, a side hustle, or even transitioning out of your 9-to-5. It's my free guide to you. It helps you take that first step toward a life you're not trying to escape anymore. Stop waiting for permission to live the life you want. You're not going to get it. You have to give yourself permission. Take it. Now is your time. Working jobs that drain them with their revenue, sponsorship. I feel like I had a hairball.